Hey, Red. Sorry, I was just pinning everything and getting everything ready to go, and got my mechanic bringing my truck back here in a minute, so that'll be good. I'm missing it for a day and a half. So anyway, he didn't get a chance to look at it yesterday. Today he did, and only took him 15, 20 minutes to fix it. Miss Blue Moon, how are you? GG, hello. I didn't know how many people were going to show up or not, but let me go back and look at something real quick. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I didn't know what to name it. I had to come up with something pretty quick. It's one of those last minute deals. Don't try to hold off till 6, but then I didn't have nothing to do till 6. So I thought, well, I'll figure out something. So, what would you all like to talk about today? Like I said, here in a minute, I may have to mute. Uh, Gigi, why don't you go ahead and pop up here so in case I have to mute when my mechanic gets here, I'm paying, you can take over the show for a second. Damn it. Got to get away from that damn spray. All right. Is that the same one you just sent me, Gigi? Well, his mechanic says, he always says, give me a few minutes. And it's never just a few minutes. So, Benjamin, how you doing? Let's talk about me. Good short poems. That just reminded me of the song by Toby Keith. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about I. Someone let you out of the cage, huh, Gigi? You're free the night after you eat dinner. Huh. Hey, my truck's here. Cool. Get this out of the way early. Okay, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't take as long as I thought. He sent his boy up here. His boy's not real talkative. Carol Z, how you doing, girl? Yeah, he's fine. I talked to him. He's home. He had an inch and a half of gas in his kidney. I went in, sutured up his outside, and he went home. 3 o'clock in the morning, got him a little rest, a little sore. Carol Z, Cindy, hello. I don't remember which one I said, so I just said it again. Catch you, how are you? Arinda, hello. Yeah. Yep. All due to the government won't do his job. It's a crappy day when that happens. What do? You're messing with a crooked government, but right now we ain't got much we can say or do to prevent what they're doing. I'm sure we do, but it's going to take a lot of work. I don't think there's enough of us ready to do that kind of work. I'm not talking about me, but there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't be able to or willing to uh, stand up and say enough due to the fear of recourse. Because we've seen what happened with recourse. It can be, you know, the J6 deal. So sorry, guys. Maybe I started too early. Garrett, how you doing, bud? Anyway, yeah, it's been one of those weird days. Well, Rob's kind of a private man. He don't mind us in our little chats talking about it. And if it gets out that he put this stuff out, they could come down on him pretty good. I mean, there is something we could do eventually. There's some stuff in the works that we could probably get away with it, but at this moment, I don't think we could. I think it'd cause him more grief than anything. Me and Rob, we got a few tricks up our sleeves we're going to talk about. So we'll see. There might be a way around it. Yeah, that border is a nasty little deal that's going on right now. And it's sad we have to have the division, but these cartels are just, they run Mexico. Even the president's even scared of them. That ought to tell you something right there. Michael Gale, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, they tried to use them on Mr. T at Mar-a-Lago, so he had to replace the windows in his house. Good. Good to hear, Michael. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to read the chat. I didn't have a lot to talk about tonight. I normally don't. Like I said, I didn't do I don't think I did any research today. I read a few headlines when I went through my uh, startup page. Nothing was real entertaining. I guess Trump countered the DOJ's or FBI's Mar-a-Lago dispute. So he's fighting back on that. Doesn't look good for them. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. A week before that, he lost his dog and his favorite horse. And he lost the one last night, too. Multiple stab wounds to it. It didn't make it. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be something kind of early for people over on the East Coast and Mountain Time. But I know Bonnie goes on at 8. I was going to start at 6, but I got a little antsy. Didn't really have anything to do, I didn't think, until everybody started calling me. Anyway, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Tracy, if you want to pop up here for a little bit, get on up here. Maybe you got something you've seen I didn't get to today. Cause like I said, I just didn't do it today. Didn't go look. Oh, I bet. Damn it. I do not recommend using ant spray in the household. I have to go get me some vinegar uh, and mix it with water. That's what Bonnie says to use. So she says it's non-fumable. So, Tony Lee, how are you? I know better, but I did it anyway. Never heard of ant drops, but okay. Well, I was actually using ant spray on crickets, and it works good because crickets breathe through their shell, not through their mouth or stuff. So it works pretty good on them. Excuse me. But anyway, yeah, it works pretty good on them. There's one thing I can't have is crickets in my house because they make too much racket all night long. I like it quiet at night when I go to sleep. Uh, okay. Vicky Sorrells, how are you? Sorry I missed your name there for a second. Seen Red say hello, so I went back and found you. Sorry I missed you. Who went live last night and got taken down? Uh, Cat drops are delicious. Well, I'll take your word for that. I don't think I'm going to go try any. Well, somebody give me something to talk about or come up and let's chit chat. We'll visit about something for a whole lot of nothing, whatever. Ah, okay. You know, I have not lately. I have not. Like I said, I cut way back on my research. I just didn't want to. You know, we can hear all this all day long. I just want to be a place that we come and visit with good friends. But I mean, if that's what people want to talk about, if I know anything about it, I will. But I just don't know anything about it right now. And Benjamin, I never did follow that stuff. I'd see it every once in a while on somebody else's channel, but I never did follow that. Plus, I didn't know how to go find it either, so I wasn't going to, make a big attempt. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying I never did follow it. I'll tell you a good person to follow. He's a little harder to find now. His name is Ryan Dawson. He's originally from North Carolina, but he lives in Japan for the last 20 years. Uh, but when he was over here, and him and his brother, I think his brother's a twin, or I think they're twins, but they write books together over here, and they have been for years. And their family is from that little island off of North Carolina, and it was an Indian tribe, and they got books on that, and they research history on everything, and they go back and find the truths. They go back to original documents instead of just what's written in a book. Hey, Liz, how are you? So yeah, it's Ryan Dawson is his name. Really great guy to you'll find. I think he got yanked off of YouTube again. I know he's on Rumble, BitChute, and a couple other platforms. Every once in a while, you'll see him on YouTube. You have to really dig to find him. Yeah, Fred, that is kind of messed up. They tell everybody to buy an electric car, but you can't charge them because it's pulling too much electricity. Hmm. Shut down a few more coal plants and gas plants, and yeah, it'll only get worse for them. Yeah, it's always good to see Liz in here. I appreciate it very much, Liz. I heard Z-Man was having quite the interesting talks. Yeah. Yeah, they can't even keep enough power to run the houses. You tell them turn the air conditioners, up so it gets 100 degrees in your house before it kicks on, which is actually worse on it because your compressor works longer, trying to get it to cool down to the temperature you want. It's stupid. Yeah, I know, Liz. I know you got prior obligations. I'm not cussing you for it. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta get you in a second. All right, sorry, guys. All right, maybe I'm done with some of this drama now. Children, aren't they wonderful? I got a child in the house that's raising a child, and Boy, Allie, that's a handful. The 22-year-old looks at me and she goes, "Why does a 2-year-old act like that?" And I said, "Have you seen you when you don't get your way?" I said, "I think she learned it rightfully. She, monkey see, monkey do." Anyway, all right. President Joe Biden accidentally reads part of Ashley's diary after his teleprompter was hacked. That's funny. Where did you find that, Garrett? Yeah, I'd be interested to see where that one come from. Well, I figured somebody would bounce up there and I'd have someone to talk to for a little bit. I don't know if Monty was got things to do for a little bit till she goes on or what. She bounced over to Chuck's for a little bit. Asked Shane to talk about you. Why? Why would I want to talk about you, Black? Ain't nothing to talk about. Yeah, they're probably talking about the psyop that's going on and not you. Well, Tony, I wish I could help you, but I'm not going to this time. All right, get on up here. SM, hi. It's a new set of initials I haven't seen before, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't reckon I have. God is great, and beer is good, and people are crazy.
Holy crap. Thank you.
That's what I said. Just decent.
That kind of freaked me out a little bit. Or scared me, one or the other.
DT68, good to see.
So how are you today, Shane?
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, that's good.
Been kind of a weird day, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Hey, Victor.
Hello, Victor.
Okay. Okay, SM. Well, thank you. I'm glad you did. I'd go over and drop my link in their chat, but I don't think you'd appreciate that. Plus, they ghosted me, so I can't type anything in their chat. Sharon Whitmore, how are you? Yeah, I need to go have somebody go over and just drop my link in there. It's going to get them booted, but.
Oh, sorry.
But anyway. Granny Jack 52. Well, thank you. Glad to see you here. I think this is the first time I actually seen your name. Maybe not. We had, I don't know, a bunch one night. I think it was the night before last. And no, I don't remember. Anyway, these days run together. But yeah, it was a Had a bunch in there and I couldn't keep up with it. Oh, this a quick timer. Okay.
Nice to meet you, Granny Jack.
There's Meemaw Patriot. How you doing?
Hello, Mima.
Hey,
Hello, John. Sorry, Shane.
You're good. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot to talk about, but I figured somebody would come up or say something in the chat, give us all something to start going off about. John, if you want, if the link's posted at the top there. If you want to come on up, go ahead. It's a lot easier than typing all the time.
Yeah. I'm just having a quiet day today.
Oh, yeah? Did you work?
Hubby come home. I'm just being quiet. I tried to do a job today, but things didn't work out for me, so I got a little PO'd and said, screw it, I'll do it another day.
Well, sometimes you just got to walk away.
Well, I'm standing outside yelling at the water hose, okay? Like, that's really going to do anything. But it made me feel better.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, because it wasn't working properly, so I just stood there and yelled at it for a couple of minutes. And then I got mad and threw the hose back in the air and said, screw it.
As many people as coming over from LDEM that couldn't find me anymore, I wish somebody would go drop my link over there. That would be interesting. I just hate to see people get kicked out, especially if they enjoy being over there. Yeah, I'm not cussing him whatsoever. It's just I get a lot of these people that's like in here right now that just keep saying, we used to watch on LWN and we couldn't find you. We just now found you. So I get that almost every night.
Yeah. Ask and blah, blah, blah. Talk, Dorinda. Mima Patriot has a question for you to answer, Shane.
Okay.
She's asking about Rob Vett, so I figure you should answer it.
Yes, he is fine. He went home at 3 a.m. in the morning. They sutured up his kidney. They sutured up his back. They said, we're going to keep you 2 days. He says, no, you're not. So he signed release papers and he went home.
Yeah.
And his wife drove him home. And he says it's a little rough, but getting home because, he just got out of surgery. But he was already out of the anesthesia. He was already over it. Tracy, he's on this early?
I think she's asking if he's on
now. No. Last I heard, he was over at Z-Man's. He won't go on till, typical 7 Central.
Amen, Red.
Yeah. No, Rob's doing great. Me and him had a couple hour conversation today. I'll tell you, he's tough, old bird. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
One tough cookie. Yeah, he didn't want none of the pain pills. He didn't want none of their stuff. He's got his own he uses, and it's all natural.
Yep.
And, antibiotics and stuff. Oh, Z-Man's over now? Okay.
Hello, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
Thank you for the message today. It made me feel a whole lot better. Sorry, Shane.
No, you're good. You're good. I had to wipe my nose anyway. I've got a runny nose. I keep spraying that damn ant spray. And
is then your allergies act up? Or just...
yeah, it may be because we've had pollen count way up for 2 weeks now. And I didn't used to have allergies. Chris McGarrett, hello.
Hello, Chris.
Who's feeling Jungle Jet? Who's feeling moist? That's me.
As long as you don't talk moistly, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just being rude.
Well, it's on my nose, not the other end. So it's all good. I hadn't started yet. Give it a couple more years. It just depends. You didn't catch that one, but okay. Hey, Catawonky, how are you?
Hello, Cataronky. Hello, Kentucky Moon.
Something. Where'd it go? There it is. Damn, that chat's jumping fast. I can't remember. Sharon Whitmore. Hello. Yeah, I think I got most of them. Hey, KY Moon, how are you? Yeah. I guess he jumped on uh, rescues last night too for a second. So he just didn't want all the BS YouTube lies that he had passed away or didn't make it or something. Oh yeah, no, I ain't worried about that. I know what you're talking about, but no. But yeah, I probably do need to get a little bit of vitamin C or vitamin C. They give me some B12 too, and take one B12 and one vitamin C together so I can get a little more energy. You do that for about a week on, and do it, lay off a week, a week on. That way your body don't get too used to it; it just don't work anymore. Like someone said, you could do it 2 weeks and then a week or two off too. I don't know. Yes, KY, I just put that out. KY Moon, he's fine. He's at home, resting. Last I heard, he thought he was going to drink a beer. So they tell him to be down for 2 weeks. Uh, they'll be real lucky if he's down for 2 days. He said, I'm standing here looking out my back window. He says, this is driving me nuts already.
That, yep, and it would.
For somebody that's out all day, every day, yeah, 6 or 7 days a week, yeah, he'll go stir crazy in that house.
I think you're fine, Blackwatch. I think you're fine. Gigi said she was going to come up, but she was having a hot flash, so she was going to wait till it was done.
And before, well, she's going to have to watch what she eats because before that, she was eating.
Ah.
I must have missed something. Oh. Yeah, Liz, you're at least a double agent. There's Rob. Look at there. Look at there, boys and girls. Oh. Yeah, Liz, you're at least a double agent. On there, Rob. You got your YouTube still on. Yeah, Liz, you're at least a double agent. On there, Rob. You got your YouTube still on.
I did what?
Yeah, Liz, you're at least a double agent. Mute your YouTube. You got your YouTube still on.
I did what?
Yeah, Liz, you're at least a double agent. Mute your YouTube. You got your YouTube still on.
I did what?
He's going to get Louise. He's going to get Louise.
Yeah, he's gonna go get the boss. Hey, Patrick Kelly. Yeah, Black Watch. That's when you stand too close to the front of a shotgun. That's a hot flash. Rachel? Sabila? Hello?
Power on.
Rachel? Sabila? All right.
Power on.
Tracy, be careful. Rachel? Sabila? All right.
Power on.
Tracy, be careful. Rachel? Yeah, Louise, it sounds like his YouTube still. He needs to mute his YouTube. Yeah, Louise, it sounds like his YouTube still. He needs to mute his YouTube. Yeah, Louise, it sounds like his YouTube still. He needs to mute his YouTube. It sounds like his YouTube still. He needs to mute his YouTube. Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hello, country homesteading.
Country homesteading. Hello.
Country homesteading.
Sorry, I gotta have a cough. Just a second, guys. Country homesteading. Hello.
Homesteading.
Sorry, I gotta have a cough. Just a second, guys. Country homesteading. Hello. Sorry, I gotta have a cough. Just a second.
Yeah, Tony Lee, it does this. Yeah, Tony Lee, it does.
Rob, you still got an echo. You may have to bounce out and then bounce right back in.
I got it. Sorry about this.
No
you're
problem.
good. You're good.
I got it. Sorry about this. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds better.
I'm fine.
Good.
We're glad to see you.
Yeah, you look fine when you sit down and your face turned upside down. You sat down a little hard.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to ever count me out before I'm out. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Minor setback.
It's a setback. Yes. What'd you tell me? It was a shaving injury?
Yep, cut myself shaving. Good to see you, Dorinda.
Good to see you, Rob.
You know you're a good person. You know that, don't you?
Thank you.
I only came on today because you're on. No offense, Shane.
You're good. You're good.
Kind of feeling it more on this chair than I do on my other one, you know? I'm fine.
So glad to hear that.
And fuck. I kind of went around and talked to a lot of my friends today on YouTube and shit. You know what I mean? How the fuck can anybody stay home? My God. I mean, I really am feeling this. But y'all mean a world to me. You know that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want anybody to think I'm down, I'm out, or anything else. I
Nope.
gotta be back to work in a couple of days. And I'm
Heard
working
that.
I'm working to get the hell ready to take on my next adventure.
Rob, be careful.
Try not to laugh, Rob.
Yeah. Kind of hard not to.
2 big old shots of whiskey. I think that might cure some of that. Probably not good for your kidneys.
Ah, fuck, I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want anybody worried about me at all. Period. I made her home. Fucking
That's
doctor. Got pissed off at me because I was sitting in a chair. Can you imagine that shit? I
well,
had
when
hooked everything. I got it all out clean. He told me it was clean anyway, right? What the hell were they worried about?
hey Denise, but
You need to leave. You need to get back in bed. He said people die in bed, especially at the hands of you pricks.
Sorry.
And my wife said, I think you better get him his discharge papers. I said, I think you're right, honey. I was out at 3 a.m. Can you wear a stab vest? You bet. Put on a stab vest, ride a horse, and then get nut shotted by your stab vest. I'd rather take the chance. Maybe not.
which was worse, hitting the saddle horn or this one?
I don't know. They both have their
Different kinds of pain.
No, I'm all right. All right.
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you.
I've been praying all last night and this morning, and then Bonnie messaged me. And it's funny because I was thinking about you and I was saying a prayer as Bonnie messaged me.
Bonnie's a good person.
Excellent person.
And I didn't want you worried. I didn't want Shane worried. I didn't want anybody worried. God. I gotta quit drinking. Maybe tomorrow.
Too late now, you done started.
Well, I'm all right.
You may have to put down the cigarettes for a day or two so you don't cough. And
You know what? Do you smoke?
yes, I do. And yes, I know that's harder to do than what.
You put down your cigarettes for me and I'll be fine.
Okay.
Now I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for her to get back because she went to the frickin' library. And oh my God, I heard everybody all, and I knew I needed to make an appearance. You know what I mean? So that nobody knows this is not YouTube lore. I'm here. I'm happy.
Well, we're all happy to see you.
And Ron will not be forgotten, nor will Jerry John. I made her. I made her home, and I'm glad to be here. Not maybe where I'm sitting because it sucks, but I'm good. And I don't really need everybody talking for me. We all talk today. I talked to you, I talked to Bonnie, and I talked to George, and I'm fine. But I care deeply about everybody. And I wasn't about to have everybody worried about this old fool. Period. I do what I do. And if there's any questions that I don't want to answer, I ain't doing it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But we got to hold together, We always have to hold together. And came in today so that nobody can make any mistake about it. I ain't fucking dead.
Camo, how you doing?
Oh, better than Rob.
No, that's no doubt.
Speak for yourself, dude. I don't believe you.
Hey, I'm the one that said that we'd see you in less than 24 hours on here. So
Here I am, baby.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Just a little prick. Some little prick got you in the back, and I know that wasn't going to hold you down long.
Well, nobody knew what I
All
did.
right,
to
hang
that
on a
little
second, guys.
prick.
Help, can you show your face before I let you up here? I don't have a clue who. All right, I'm going to let you up. Hang on, guys. Help.
Hello, everyone. I know this is a bit random, but my wife left me. I don't know what to I'm sorry. My wife. I'm sorry about it. I need to go. I'm sorry about it. Sorry. I didn't hit the time to
What happened?
His wife left him, I guess.
Who is that?
I have no clue. The first time I
That
ever
was
seen
going
him.
to turn into a shit show.
Yeah, that was.
That sounded fake to me, Shane.
This sucks.
What sucks, Rob? What do you mean?
Sorry about your horse, Rob.
I'll be all right. You know what I
I
mean?
have John. I don't know. That's the first time I seen him. I made him show his face, and I didn't recognize him. I seen him from about the nose up. So, well, I'll give him a chance. I try to give everybody a chance, but I had my finger on the eject button. Later, we'll have to.
At Al Griswold, glad to see you. I got worried about well, you know what you and I talked about, Shane.
Yeah.
I didn't want this to turn into any shit show. You know what I mean?
That's right. Well, and I did exactly what you asked me to do. I put it out on Chuck's, and I come over here, and that was one of the first things I did here. Put it out there. You're fine. You're home.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. Do you remember me telling you that?
That's why I did it, Rob.
I'm tired of this
shit.
Oh God, we got to get funny or something, and then I'll make my dog laugh. How does that? He'll laugh for me. But no, I wanted to come up and show my face, and I'm good. I'm home. Fucking ain't going to any more death traps in fucking hospitals or for the birds that want to let you sit in a chair. Fucking pricks.
That's crazy.
No, they wanted me to stay in bed and take all the fluid in. I'm like, you know what? I can go home and get plenty, but I got a 12-pack.
Twinkle eyes, how are you? That's what a lot of people don't realize. You know, they go to take blood because they've lost some blood. And by the time that new blood mingles with your blood, your body's already produced almost all of what it lost if the problem is fixed. And there's no sense in taking.
I don't want their monkey fucking virus shit going at me. You know what I mean? This ain't Brokeback Mountain here.
So, do you get a buzz faster on beer if you lose more blood?
You know what? If I do, I'm going to be a happy fucking camper now, ain't I?
It's less painful. It doesn't take as much to get rid of the pain. That's what's going to scare him. Is he's
maybe I should get blood more often.
he's taking
not that
alcohol with blood.
Yeah, blood got in my alcohol system. There's a problem.
Got your what?
They said that blood got in my alcohol system. Then they know that I'm one of those old burners.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't drink that much, but I'm off for next. They said 2 weeks.
Yeah, I already told them that wasn't going to fly.
I think that's going to hurt riding a horse for a couple of days, Rob.
Yeah.
I think all I got to do, if you really want to know the truth, is get on my 4-wheeler.
There you go.
That might be a little better. At least got some shocks.
Or I'll just get in my Dodge and say screw it and scream at everybody all day long because I got to do something.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
you got a Dodge too. What kind of Dodge you got?
Dodge 1500 Ram 2020.
Oh, one of them
With
new
the
shiny
heavy.
ones.
Then I got a 350. I don't drive that much. You know what I mean? Gave that to the wife. She's a better backer-upper than I am.
Is it a 350?
Yeah.
And it's a diesel?
I got the old Dodge.
It's what, Rob?
It's a diesel.
Nice. And
I got a 48 GMC too.
Ooh,
there
nice.
you go.
It
There
don't
you go.
run. Got the
Did
old
you know
slap sticks in it. Go ahead.
Did you know a 48, 49, and 50, those three trucks will fit exactly on a 76 Blazer frame. Even the brake booster will bolt up bolt for bolt.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep, I found that out when I was in Lyons, Kansas.
You got a problem with that? You got a
show.
suicide line on that son of a bitch.
Do what?
You know the suicide brake line, the one line that goes.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
Hello, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
good to see you, Bonnie. I had to do this because of 2 reasons. I don't want anybody to count me out before I'm out. You know what I mean? Number 2 thing, I don't like a lot of people worrying about me when you don't need to. This ain't my first dog and pony show. If that makes any sense.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it does. I'll be right back.
Well, 9 tours. I mean, yeah, come on. That says a lot. We already know what you went through. And then you could just speculate. That's what happened.
Got to
Maybe
thank
it-
Lost Pup for us for keeping us tuned in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I chewed him out like you wouldn't believe. I didn't
Oh,
want
I
anybody
think I'd be.
You know, I'm going to be tender for a day or 2, I think.
You think? I'm using your line. You think?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's good to see your mug, Rob.
Good
Oh,
to
yeah.
be seen. But no, I owed you that much, bro. I mean, everybody, you know, I did. You know what I mean, Camo?
Yeah, I do, man. I was telling people I doubted they could keep you in that hospital.
Fuck no, I was out at 3 a.m. I ain't staying in no death trap like that. That bastard. Somebody couldn't even sit in a chair. We need to hook you back up. No, you don't. You just need to get my fucking discharge papers so I can go home. But you need a doctor. I've got a veterinarian. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Golden Ben. I don't know what's boring, but there is. If it's his channel or this show, then you know there's others out there.
It's probably all the same people, man. They're coming in to troll. That's kind of obvious.
Now they're trying to bounce up here on here. After that
Uh-huh.
comment, I'm not going to let you up. Sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to be a jerk to anybody, but I'm just not going to tolerate rudeness to the panel or the chat.
I was pretty surprised you let me up.
Well, we know you're rude to everybody, so it didn't matter. We're used to you.
God. Yeah, no, I love you guys, man. You know I do. So, Camo,
What I do?
Mushrooming one of these days.
Ooh, I like that.
Me too.
I know where there's so many up north here in Michigan We used to be able to fill the back of a pickup truck with bags of morale mushrooms.
Oh, morale are the best.
Vic,
Every once in a while, the season will be really good. You know, they'll be everywhere. Well, I think it's about every 10 years they just really take off.
Yeah, I don't know. Where I'm at, we don't have them very often or ever.
Kentucky Patriot, hello.
Semper Fi, Kentucky. Semper
Yep.
Fi, brother.
Hello, Kentucky.
I'm gonna jump down. I'm not doing real good up here.
Okay. Yeah, you need to get off that side.
Yeah, I kind of do. This is really not good.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, keep in touch with me, Rob.
I want you guys to know and make no mistake about it. I'm not dead yet, and
Is this Victor?
You don't look dead to me.
No,
take the
I don't
hell
know
up.
if this.
that thought never crossed my mind.
Take the hell lot more than that to hurt me.
Please. Please. My wife left me.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
when you come in as somebody, no, you're fine. When you come in as somebody else, you're gone. You are gone.
What was the handle on that one?
He put in Victor's name.
Whose?
Victor Manic.
Oh.
Snake to build the blood. I can handle that. I happen to have a few of them.
Awaken Trillion, hello.
Hello, Awaken Trillion.
Bonnie says
Hello to
Rob.
everybody in chat. I wasn't even looking at chat.
I'm looking at chat right now, and I'm going to say a couple things. Awaken Trillium, thank you so much for your prayers. You're great. You're a great person. Bonnie, love you. You know that already. I'll get a steak. And living in South Carolina, thank you so much. And El Griswold, is your name Liz? Is that Liz?
Yes.
Liz Griswold, yes.
Finally caught that. Much love to you too, and thank you so much for all you guys do. And I'm going to jump down because I don't think I can go much more. But okay. God bless each and every one of you. You know I love you, right? I'll be in the chat.
Take care. We love you, and you made my day.
Huh?
Sorry, Camel.
Oh, look, another Marine.
Semper Fi, Hawk.
Rob, do you know how to get out of here? Or do you want me to kick you?
Yeah, boot me.
Boot you? Okay.
Yeah, just boot me.
Okay. Rob, have a good evening.
You too.
Keep in touch.
I will.
All right. See you.
Hello, Hawk.
Hey, Hawk. I got to address something in the chat real quick. John, yeah, they showed their face, but now Awaken Trillium's not. So I'm not going to let that one up either. It's going to be the same person, and I'm sorry. If you can't come in under your real name or your own handle, you're not getting up here.
How are you, Hawk?
Well, we can't hear him.
No, Patrick, you're not blocked here.
You're muted, Hawk.
Yeah, he knows. Probably had it on an outside mic or something. So I can hear what goes on. So I'm sure he doesn't sleep sound.
Okay, that should work now.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I had it set up stereo mix. I was doing some. I was recording a bunch of stuff while I was out working. So, yeah, it's been pulling greenhouses apart. So
I heard I heard you sold. I saw that comment. That's a good news, isn't it?
We got it sold, and this is what's funny is the greenhouses and all the buildings were part of the sale. But they said that they're going to build all new garages and pole barns. so I can take my buildings and my greenhouses,
Uh,
which
Hey,
frankly I'm
well,
perfectly fine with because I got about 11,000 in each greenhouse.
oh yeah.
so
So
you'll be able to break them down small enough without too much damage.
oh yeah, yeah. It's today I was working on taking wiring apart. So I got one panel disconnected and I started pulling all the wire and everything because I am going to use one of the greenhouses will be used to continue to grow cannabis in, but the others are going to be used for like growing vegetables. Well, actually, two of them are going to be used on one on each end of the kennel building, one side for the girls, one side for the boys. There'll be and they'll be separated, a separator in the building in between them. But that gives them a dry outdoor area in which to go out to, even during the during bad weather and everything. So, um, and then the others will be used for growing food and some fruit trees. Um, so that way there, then we're providing whatever we need for staple wise. So, but yeah,
You have good internet at your new place.
oh, well, I get to take my Starlink with me. So that's the cool thing about Starlink is when you buy their setup, um, that's your satellite dish, and you take it with you everywhere you go. You can hook it up to a camper, you can hook it up to a house or whatever.
Can you
So
send a
yeah,
Wi-Fi signal out with that so you could use multiple system
yes,
or computers?
yep,
Awesome.
yep, yep.
Hey,
So,
hang on, guys. He has come back 4 times under 4 different names now, and does it again. I will explain to him. He will never get on this panel.
who
After
is
what
it?
who knows? He come in as help once. I let him up, and
Hey,
he had to
mods,
go.
keep your eyes peeled, mods,
Yep.
because it's probably going to start in the chat soon.
Yeah, it's probably going to start a shit show. You know,
To
and
answer, um,
go ahead. Go
uh,
ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
Yes, John, I am moving. I'm moving to a bigger place, by about 40 something acres bigger. And the cool thing is it's all cleared already. That's the thing that I love.
Ooh.
No trees. I don't have to cut any trees down. And all the equipment to run that place is being sold with the property. So the tractor, the grass cutter, it's got a big Gravely grass cutter. I think that's what they call a Gravely. I think that, yeah, I think it's a Gravely. It's like two handles. You sit in a chair, and it's got like a big, huge cutting deck underneath you. Um, you know, and it's 77 acres of cleared land. That's pretty much
Wow.
all grass. You know, which is going to be great for the dogs. So we're going to do a 60 by 40 kennel building, and like I said, they'll have outdoor play areas. That'll be fenced in and everything, because there is a lot of elk on this property. There are two herds that come through there to have their calves every spring. So basically, from what we were informed, they have anywhere between 60 to 70 new calves per year.
Holy moly.
So I want to make sure that the dogs are completely separated, that the dogs can't see the elk and create a disturbance which would interrupt or make the elk uncomfortable about having their calves there. We want to keep that. So, so I'm looking forward to it. We're going to put a big barn out on the place as a gathering hall / church / educational building, and there is going to be a recording studio in the upper part of it. So we'll be doing live music and stuff like that out there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a big project, but I figure within 6 months we'll have the place up and running, operating fully. And it's it's basically going to be healing the spirit, healing the heart, healing the brain, healing the body. Multiple levels of of being out in the middle of a national forest and being able to just breathe because you don't have city life on top of you. When you come out there, you turn off your damn phones. Turn off your damn phones. Take it with you when you go for a hike in case something happens. But for the most part, turn off your damn phones. Get away from the electronics and let's get back to nature and start exploring what the good Lord has put in front of us, the beauty that He's put in front of us. Too often, we forget all that concrete jungle that we surround ourselves with becomes so overwhelming to us that we forget what it's like to breathe. So so I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
But the cool thing is I know the people who bought this place, and they're like, dude, you ain't got to go anywhere. You can stay forever if you want. I'm like, no, guys, you don't understand everything that I've been through in the last 7 years of owning and operating this place. And the land contract and everything else. It's a money pit. And I told them that before they bought it. I said, it's a money pit. You're going to have to put some serious dollars into this, but they have it. They have it to do it. They can have a bulldozer come in and wipe out all the trees. And when I'm talking a dozer, I'm talking like a big D10. They'll bring in and clear it all in one big whack. But they want to put up these garages and buildings, and that's what they're going to grow in. So,
I heard you tell the story of how that place came to be. Sounds like you were bailing a lot of water.
Well, it was we had a $5.5 million budget for the farm when we first came out here. We had multiple investors. I came out as the master grower and as the what would you call me? The proliferator of strains. So basically, they came to me to buy a crap load of plants for their project, and in the process, I ended up, getting hired on. But it's when I went into the hospital with pneumonia. After being out here working in the rain by myself for for the beginning of the fall, I ended up with pneumonia. Went in the hospital. By the time I got out of the hospital and recuperated enough to come back out here, they had absconded with the entire $5.5 million that we had for developing this whole land. Because we were going to put multiple buildings for people to stay in when they came out. Plus an educational center and everything. And I think the best thing that I got out of this place was the dogs. But when I came out here, they had taken off, and so there was the FBI investigators came out and had conversations with us in regards to the guys who took off with the money. They're from Kansas City, Missouri. Got one guy by the name of Christian Blake Fisher, or Blake Fisher, or Christian Blake, or Blake Christian Fisher. He switches his name around depending on whatever scam he's pulling at the time. And a retired FBI agent by the name of Joshua Leonard. And I just threw their names right out there, didn't I? Yes, I did. I even have pictures of them and their driver's licenses and stuff too. I let everybody in the world know that they're scammers and that they're, the thing was one of the original investors was a retired Arizona police officer, Arizona State Trooper, as a matter of fact. Josh was supposedly a retired FBI agent that worked in Kazakhstan for 5 years and came back with his head all messed up. Christian Blake Fisher was supposedly one of the guys who created the string for the algorithm for searching on Google, or for that Google search line. Like how you can have it on your phone, and you just hit the microphone and boom, and Google automatically searches. Well, supposedly he was, one of these guys, and there were a few other investors as well. One lady was the sister of Christian Blake Fisher, and she was an investigator for the feds for money laundering.
So she knew all about it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
She knew how to do it and get away with it.
Yep. So I had some money put away from my military days and everything, and I picked up the ball and ran with it. Just said, well, first off, I lost my home because of it. I pretty much signed everything over in order to get this place up and running, and so I lost my home up in Beaverton and decided that I was moving out here. And by the time I got here, they were all gone. They were all gone. They were out of state, everything, because they knew that I knew people from bike clubs. They knew that I knew people from the Legions and the VFWs. And they just kind of knew that the word was going to spread real quick. A couple of the investors filed a federal lawsuit in Kansas City, Missouri. They came out, they did a deposition with me in regards to it. I don't ever expect to see any money out of it. I don't ever expect to see any money back from them. That shit probably either went up their nose, up their asses, or into fancy cars. I mean, these guys were spending $735 a week renting a Tesla, acting like they were all green and everything else. Why would you rent a Tesla when you have electrical problems on the property in which you own?
That doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense.
Yeah. So what they did was they did a quick deed with another guy from Kansas City, Missouri, and I just happened to have his phone number, and I called him up and I told him, I said, you're going to let me stay here for as long as I fucking want. And he's like, you're right, I am. He says, I when we got that land, we got it for you. And I says, I know. I says, but first off, I wasn't involved in buying it. You guys had picked out the land and everything else. I never would have picked this. It's all rock and bedrock. You can't do a whole lot of growing on that. There's not any real soil here in which to really dig into and flourish a business. So any soil that we were getting, we were having to get through the Royal Gold tractor trailers. I'm not kidding. Tractor trailers loaded with 50-pound bags of soil. Let
me ask you this.
Yeah,
you must be in a little bit of low spot, correct?
Where the office sits, absolutely. We are in. This is actually where the creek bed used to be. In 1921, they found $121 million worth of gold on this land.
That's what I was going to say. If you're in bedrock, I think I would be paying for a little bit of gold.
I would love to bring in a dozer and just like tear it all up and then reclaim the land. But yeah, I ain't got that kind of money to do that kind of stuff. So I don't. I did get a gold nugget though. We got a gold nugget when we took down a tree. It was totally on accident. They were moving the shipping container in, and when it came off the truck, it slid slightly to the right and ended up hitting the tree, knocking the tree down. And as the tree was coming down, we noticed glinting on the roots. And there was actually a solid, ounce and a half nugget of gold embedded in the root of the tree. So there, more than likely there probably is.
Oh yeah, there's more than likely a ton of it there still. They just go through and just get the big stuff. They don't worry about the little stuff.
Yeah,
that's not their tea. Joe from Tasmania, Australia. Hello, good to see you. But yeah, when you said bedrock, I'm thinking, I think in my off time I'd be out there panning. You
Yeah.
might,
Metal detector. I'd
Yeah,
have a
metal
metal detector.
well, the metal detector may go off the whole time because I'm sure there's dust all over that place.
Oh yeah, because you got to remember that this was literally the creek bed. So, you know, and then you think about all the things that these guys have dropped out here, nails, screws, bolts, and all that other stuff.
You
All the
can tune
gravel.
that out with a good one.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
out of 79 acres, it was actually 2,700 feet higher than where I'm sitting today.
Hang on. I don't care what
What?
name you come up by.
They-
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang
Yeah,
on.
it was the foot of the a foot of the mountain up there, and you know, they basically they dwindled that thing right down, but they moved the creek to the edge of the property instead of instead of it flowing through here, which, in all honesty, I wish they had left the damn creek here, because then we would have had full water rights and been able to put our own well and everything else in, you know. So, but right now we can't put a well in, you know, or I can't put a well in. I can't put a septic in. It's not residential; it's agricultural, you know. So, and the amount of money that you have to spend in order to get something rezoned for residential, you know, you're talking about having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in legal fees in order to get it to the point where it can be used for residential.
Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Why can't you use a well with a sump pump and pump it up into a tank and then occasionally have a truck come out and empty it?
No, it's a the only means that I would have to gain water that way is I would have to tap pipe under the road. And even that would be a project, because they would have to shut down the road in order to do it, because of all the cables and everything that run underneath the road.
Correct.
Because we own the property on the other side of the road too. So you tap through that, and then I could have put a pump in the creek, the existing creek, and pumped all the water that I wanted out of there. But you know, at that time I was using. I have a little 4-wheeler. It's called a Prowler, and it's got a ball hitch on the back of it, and I have a trailer that has a 275 gallon tank on it, and I would drive that thing over to the neighbors, down his driveway, right down to the creek, use his pump, fill that up, and make trips back and forth until my 2,500 gallon tank or 2,500 gallon tanks were filled, and I have 3 of those. And then at that point there, I just said to hell with it. I said, just give me the county water. And, you know, and that's what I've been using ever since. So,
Okay, I got to step away for a second. I don't care what name you come under. You are not coming up here. You screwed up when you
criminal impersonation.
Yep, criminal impersonation. Yep. I'm not letting it happen. I'm sorry.
You got a couple of them in chat right now. I just went to their pages. They're got some strange likes on their pages.
If you, Camo, you got a wrench, don't you?
Yeah, I'm about ready to get rid of one of them because I looked at the page and I don't like it.
Well, use your discernment. If you don't think it's, like I said, I try to give everybody a chance, but if they're starting
Well, when a
out,
video says I like minors,
yeah, that's got to go.
he just went.
Okay.
Yep, because I can guarantee there ain't nobody under the age of 18 here watching.
Nope, you're in the wrong. Yeah, I hear you like senior citizens.
It's
okay.
It's the shape. It's the shape of your depends that gets me. It gets me every time.
All right, I got to step away a second. I'll be right back.
He's got an assault team on him today.
Oh. Yeah, so Carl, I'll tell you, when we get situated up there and get all moved in and we can start bringing people out, I'm definitely going to have you come up.
I definitely want to, man.
One of the things that we're going to do is we were talking about adding more log cabins right off the bat, But then we started looking into the yurts.
Hey, I made some yurts. I also made teepees.
I know that. So it's yeah. So we're going to be looking at multiple sources of housing. You know, it's the properties are already pre-approved for up to 34 cabins.
That's a pretty good start for a community.
How do you get some of that Wonder Dog? It's actually spelled DAWG, Wonder Dog. And Wonder Dog is actually, it's a, what the hell is that? It's the Pakistani Citral CBD Kush crossed with BX2's version of the Chem Dog. It's 15% CBD, 20% THC. Great for the body, great for the head. She's doing good. She's doing good. She was out on the road today the last time I talked to her. Sorry, I'm just answering questions as they're coming up in the chat. So,
Gigi's moving in too, Hawk.
I don't know about that. She's too happy and giggly. I don't know if I can handle that. That might be a little bit too much. Maybe on the other end of the property, I can go over for sporadic giggles instead of having it every day. No, I'm joking.
Squirrel.
We're going about 150 miles southeast of where I'm currently at. We're still in Oregon, though.
Thank you, Cowboy. I just read that. Hawk, did you catch that doomsday plane circling over Michigan? I tagged you in yesterday.
Oh, I did see. I did see the tag, but I did not look at it because it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning when I saw it.
It was some strange activity. He circled around over the UP here for a couple of hours in the same location, and then went back to DC.
Amy, how you doing?
That's kind of strange because normally those doomsday planes are only are only up if something significant is going on. So
yeah, and the DEFCON levels didn't move.
Yeah.
Tell him the name of it.
Oh yeah, drag with an N behind it. 45, Dragon 45.
Odd. That was a call sign on it.
Yeah, I need. Giggles. I might think about it because I need a dog washer. So it's put you to work right away. It was. No, look at them all. They're just spread out all over. I got one's on one side of the air conditioner back there, and then there's one tucked behind the air conditioner because there's one little cool vent that goes there. And then of course we got a couple of the little guys.
I counted 10 when I could see from here.
Oh, now they're all moving.
Well, the alpha moved. They moved.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure that was you, Tracy. Every time I read your new handle, I think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, look at him.
Look at that tail going.
Pardon?
Look at the tail going.
Yep.
He knows he's a star.
Karen, you show your face, I'll let you up. But if you don't, you're not coming up.
Yeah.
And if this is another, there ain't no face. DC 9147, you're the same one. You don't show your face, you're gone.
Jerry.
I'm just going to start banning them. I ain't going to block them no more. I'm just banning them.
Good for you, Shane.
Hawk, you ever had a plant way late in the game all of a sudden decide it's a male?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's there's so you have the fast growth period, where basically when the plant recognizes the light cycle is changing, it does a rapid growth. So a plant can become 2/3 larger than what it was, and it's during that time there that for sure whether or not you have a male or a female. And sometimes when that happens, it's not a male, it's actually a hermaphrodite that produces 10 times the amount of seeds that
Yeah, I killed it.
And
It was
the thing
it was
about a
strange.
hermaphrodite, though, is hermaphrodite pollen can only produce hermaphrodites.
So it can't infect the other females?
It not only can it infect the other females, but it will guarantee that every seed that comes out of those females is a hermaphrodite.
Oh,
You think
well, I'm
that's
glad I killed it quick.
modified?
What's that?
Do you think that's genetically modified?
For the hermaphrodites, it's a lot of times the beginning stage in a cycle of a hermy generally comes because of inconsistencies in lighting and temperature. So it gets too hot, or you get long hours, then all of a sudden you get short hours, then you get extended periods of light instead of getting it really happens a lot to indoor growers. If their timers are not working properly, their lights stay on for 48 to 72 hours, and then all of a sudden the lights go off, and then all of a sudden the lights are off for like 12 to 14 hours. The plant is
Well, look at that comment.
in
Conservative cowboy. About an hour ago, a Gitmo plane call sign Gitmo 844 landed in.
go on and Gitmo. Yeah, they
Hey, Camo, click on Warrior and see what you can find.
Do what?
There's a new person in the channel. Click on Warrior and see what you can find, please.
Click on who? What? What? I can't hear you, Shane.
Yeah, click on Warrior in the chat and see what you can
Okay.
find. Check their.
All right.
Make sure it's not the same one. Different name. Canadian Patriot, good to see you again. Brenda.
Hello, Brenda. And Gigi, if you're going to try to come up, put a little thing in chat that you're going to come up. Then he won't ban you.
Yeah, well, they probably heard that.
It's an old account. It's not a new account.
Okay.
I don't know. That one.
Oh.
That one didn't look too suspicious.
Which one were you? Did you try to come up? And I choose one of the ones I bought. That must have been the one that said Karen. I'm sorry, Gigi. You can't come up under that one. Change your name because that one's blocked.
Well, I don't know what she saw that I didn't. They're not going to all be bad people, Red.
I always start my plants in January indoor, and then I move them out on Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, mine were started later, and I went through and watched them for the 14 weeks, and I saw a couple males, and I got rid of them, and then 6 weeks later, when everything's looking great, man, I got some furry buddy, and all of a sudden, one of them that looked like a female suddenly started looking like a male. So I pulled it, got rid of it. And so far, the rest of them look unaffected by it. So I think I'm good.
Yeah, Gigi.
Just kind of shocked me that it showed up so late.
Yeah.
Well, Red, Shane asked me to look. So
yeah. Well, I mean, you should be like, you should be in full bud at this point here. You're talking the end.
I am.
The end of August, September. You should be in full bud by the end of September. Half of your plants will probably be ready. The end of September, the 1st of October, and then you other strains that might take a week or two longer are going to take that week or two longer, of course. The big thing is watching your trichomes to make sure that everything is a minimal of solid milky with no crystal clear in there. And then you allow it to amber as much as you want to go into the couch.
All right.
Well, let's see if you can see these.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Gigi, where do I go to find that? Gigi? Do I have to go to my personal page? My dashboard?
Yeah, you have to go to your dashboard in
Okay.
order to, yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Let me see here. You can help me walk through this, Hawk. I don't know how to do this. Okay, my channel. Now, where do I go?
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up mine real quick, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. So I need to unblock Gigi. She come in as Karen, and I was fighting. And guys, I didn't mean to block her, but she come in as Karen. I've been fighting this one person. He's come up, 6, 8 times now as different people. He's even using people's names in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to go down at the bottom where it says settings.
Settings.
Here, check this out. If you can, maybe I can get Shane to go.
Down towards the bottom there, you'll see where it says settings.
I'm on my personal page. Do I need to get a customized channel? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
you need to go to your studio, your dashboard studio.
Okay, that's customized channel. Let's see. Settings. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So when you click on that, you'll see where it says community.
Let's see. Yes.
Third box down
Yep.
should be your hidden users, and then just look for Miss Giggles and take her off there. Or,
Can you see them, Hawk?
yes, I do. That's a straight up sativa there. That's probably going to be about the middle of October when that one there finishes.
Okay.
That one's stinky. This one I got on the camera right now, it stinks like skunk. And it's
looks like
it's all the way down the stem, brother. It goes, everything's taken off on this one. It's got about 50 buds on it. Now this one is the tall one, and it's a little. It looks a little different, but I mean, look at those. They're coming out. And I got a few of these that are just small, but they're doing the same thing, just not as fast.
I'm not seeing her in there, guys.
Check for Karen.
I did. I checked for Karen. I checked for Gigi. I don't think.
Oh, you blocked her in your StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Okay.
So you got to go to your StreamYard. That one's going to take me a second to get there. Got to go to your StreamYard, go to my account. Nope, it's not my account. Wow, actually, I don't see on here where you remove somebody from StreamYard. That's kind of weird. Referrals, contact.
Gigi, you sure I blocked you? Yeah, it's got me because I clicked both icons. The one that's on today's show, the one is for Restream, and it's not showing where I blocked you.
Yeah, because
I'm sorry, guys.
yeah,
Having,
I'm not even seeing where to take somebody off in StreamYard.
Yeah, so I don't know. And I didn't take her off StreamYard. I just took her off, so blocked her from the chat. Let me go down here and let me see if I can find something here. I hit the settings button on the bottom. Guess. Let's see.
We still see you in the chat, Gigi.
Yeah, we do.
So you're not blocked in the chat.
Yeah, I can see her, and if she changed her name to Karen, Wouldn't,
Yeah, but
wouldn't,
she's under Canuckus GG. I see her in band. Yes. Okay, I unbanned you. Now come in under your real self. Quit. I'm playing with that damn guy that keeps coming back up and under 400 names.
oh,
Yeah.
nobody G says you blocked her in the back room.
Yeah, that's what I went and just fixed.
Yeah. TMWT, there is a book called The Marijuana Bible, and it teaches you absolutely everything about cannabis.
That's Tracy Hawk. She just
Yeah.
changed her handle.
Oh, is that what it? Okay. And then in response to your other question about seeds, you know, you can order from places in Amsterdam like Greenhouse Seeds and a few others. There are a few U.S. Breeders, TGA Genetics out of California, Southern Oregon Seed Bank, and Miss Jill Seeds. So there are a few that you can have shipped to you. The thing that the problem is this, you know, even if you live in a legal state and I live in a legal state, if those seeds have to travel through an illegal state in order to get to you, they're going to stop.
What if it's in the pipe?
What I'm growing right now, Hawk, is over 25-year-old seed I just had in a Kodak bottle.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Generally, as long as the seeds are not overheated or over frozen. Yeah, I have seeds from the 60s. I have seeds from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah, I just kept, I mean, if I found, I'd be going through some really good stuff and find one seed in like a whole ounce. I'd keep that seed for a long time.
GG, how are you? Sorry about that. We had this.
I just can't get over the one, Hawk. It stunk. When it was 6 inches tall, it smelled different than the others. The more it growed, the more it stunk. It's the stinkiest plant out of all of them.
So this is like, I got Bruce Banner number 3. I have a Secrets case here from 1968 that contains Panama Red and 1966 Columbia Gold.
Oh my goodness.
And I have a vial here of Acapulco Gold.
Panama was the shit. I mean, Red Bud was my favorite, but Panama Red was like second runner up.
I have a full container here of the original. Which one are you? Where is your Acapulco Gold?
Ooh.
From Hawaii. Then I have a baggie here, 1972 Maui Wowie.
Wow, I haven't heard that in forever.
Yeah, it's
Hey, Death Bubba?
GG, sorry. I was having so much trouble with this one guy. He popped up like 6 or 8 times under different names. Same guy.
No worries, Shane. I feel bad.
I was like, And you
You're
was
a
testing
kid,
you.
Shane.
I was testing you, right? And it worked because, I was being Karen and being squirrely and, I was seeing if you were going to pay attention with the picture and all that, and then I had to come up here and look like
It was like Barney took a crap on your head.
Sweet Kush.
Camo, was you going to say something?
Jack Herrera.
I forget what it was now.
Oh, okay.
Green Crack.
Squirrel distracted me.
Cinderella. King Tut. The Tutankhamun. Jedi 41.
Tony Lee's asking you, Hawk, do you have any Northern Lights?
Yeah, I have Northern Lights number 1, number 5, and Northern Lights number 9, which I just got a couple of months ago. Then I got a bag full of Ugani. Ugani is a pre-79 Euphoria from Amsterdam, crossed with a pure Afghan skunk from Afghanistan. And that one there is, that's one of my pet peeve projects, the Ugani, spelled Eughani. Probably the absolute best pain reliever medicine. This is the thing. When a person is in pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's predetermined that he's going to be an asshole.
Do we need to send some to Rob?
It's so when a person is constantly in pain, the objective is take away the pain and then change the attitude. And then it allows the person to become get back into being socialized again. And that's really the goal is giving people back their lives. Yes, you can freeze male pollen.
Liz just asked something that I was actually going to ask you something. She wanted to know about magic mushrooms. My question is, how long do those shrooms last if they're sitting around for a year and a half, 2 years?
These two have been sitting in my drawer for 2 years because my last experience with mushrooms and my tractor went so well.
Not good bedfellows.
They'll last a long time as long as you don't let moisture at them, Gigi.
I don't know what made me decide that I needed to be naked while driving the tractor, nor do I know what made me decide that it was okay to drive the tractor through the fence. But I never left my property. So the only person who saw me naked was me when I watched the videotape back the next day and fell out of my chair laughing at myself. Saying to myself, I'm never going to do that again. However, I have.
In case of an emergency, he wants to.
In case of emergency, I can, in fact, recreate that drama again.
Awesome. Yeah, ours has been just kind of sitting there for a rainy day because I'm well known now in a couple of people that one night when there was about 6 of us having fun and we were playing cards, I got banned to the corner of the deck because I had the cards in my hand and I was laughing so hard that I couldn't let nothing go, and they started calling me T-Rex because I was just like, and I just couldn't do it. I was just, you get the picture. I had to go in the corner till I stopped laughing, and I don't know how long that took me, but it took a bit.
2 days later, it comes out.
I mean, hey, I'm a happy person anyway, so you could just imagine. Yeah. Yeah, Hawk, maybe it's not a good idea. Take her back in, she's just too happy, eh?
Yeah, it's it happens. What can I say? There's a time for everything.
Now that I am hyper,
just a whole bunch
my
of people
down days.
just finding you. They're just finding you, Shane. What's going on?
There is. I don't recognize that name.
It's another kid. It's another little kid. It's a young person, a very young person.
Do they curse here?
But it does happen. But it does happen. But as long as you're nice to the panel, you're nice to the chat, you don't stir no shit, you're more than welcome to be here.
Yeah.
Hi, Anna.
Bonnie, that was too funny. That was good.
Yeah, I tell people about what I used to be able to send to Hawaii, Hawk, and I don't think they believe me. But in the 70s, I used to be able to send $300 cash to an unknown person, and I would receive a Dole pineapple can sealed, like it was from the factory, full of sticks, man. It was neatly packed, tight,
sweet,
nice stuff.
Wow.
Archie Bunker
Yeah.
said it best when he sang that song with Edith. Those were the days.
Yep.
Hmm.
Actually, I got lucky one time playing in a game room online, and I was bored. This was continuously ongoing. So I knew a few people. I ended up having a person from England send me chunks of hash, looking like a box of chocolates in the mail. I was floored. He did mention nothing to me. He's just like, so yeah, I got a little something for you. I'm gonna send you something. He's like, okay, it's like some souvenir. I couldn't believe it. Shocked the crap out of
Gigi,
me.
have you ever seen the 24 karat gold leaf stamp on a hash?
Oh, what decade ago?
It was the 70s and 80s. But if
Yeah.
you got a full block of it, you'd have a 24 karat gold seal on the
Yep.
outside of the brick.
Actually,
Yep.
come to think of it.
Yeah. It's not
It's
like
gonna
you're going to ever get to scrape it off and spin it because that's just going to kill you.
We
But yeah, you know what? 25 years ago, it probably did on the pieces. I wouldn't have been surprised because it was pretty freaking good.
we were leaving Beirut, and this was back in '80 at the I think it was November of 1980, November or December of 1980. It was a long time ago. There was a guy who actually got busted trying to smuggle Lebanese hash out of the country.
Ooh,
And
blonde Lebanese.
he was standing at the he was standing in the line going up to the airport counter, and he kept going like this, kind of like a monkey thing. He was itching all over the place. The tape that they used and the wrap that they used to strap that to his body was making him break out like crazy. By the time he got to that counter, all the Lebanese airport police had already completely surrounded behind him, and the dogs were going nuts. I mean, nuts. And he was shaking when he went to hand his passport over. He was shaking, like waiting for these dogs to attack him. And once they had his passport in their possession, then they all moved in on him and they took him down. They took off his shirt right there, right in front of everybody. Everybody saw it, and it was when they walked him out, his entire upper body, from belly below the belly button all the way up his chest, was completely wrapped with Saran wrap, and he had these as long as a cigarette lighter, wrapped in foil. Each little block was like there, and yeah, it was freaking crazy. Probably 35 pounds of Lebanese hash that he had on. He was trying to smuggle out of that country. So he wasn't an American either. So it was he was going somewhere in South America.
Sean Patterson, welcome. How are you? He's from Scotland, he says.
Awesome.
So everything's prehistoric there.
I mean, a Maui, a Wowie, a Panama Red, Acapulco Gold, keep from Afghanistan some of that rare Alaskan coal. And there is sticks from Thailand and ganja from the islands and Bangkok Blue and Best. Some of that wet imported shit that capsized off Key West.
See, a lot of people don't know that the original Alaskan Thunderfuck was not named that. It was actually the Matanuska Thunderfuck.
Mm.
And then some people brought it up to the Nome area, and they were producing it there, and they changed the name to Alaskan Thunderfuck, and that's where that name came from. But it's a plant that it's like one of like 5 different strains that can actually be started and finished in Alaska before the snowfall comes in. Very fast growing, fast flowering, and they finish early.
Oh, I miss the old days.
Mm.
Yes, the good quality for a decent price.
4 finger O's for $40.
Chuck's probably gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, did you guys see the latest Project Veritas videos?
I haven't seen the latest one. I saw one like last week.
So he's doing a sting on the school system. Basically indoctrination, teachers, exposing teachers that are, indoctrinating the children. And one particular case came out yesterday. Within 24 hours, this guy's already been put on administrative leave and probably will never teach again. But he was talking about how he screened all the applicants. And the thing is, race, religion, gender, all that stuff. It's against policies and against the law to discriminate against those, especially age. And he would never hire anybody over the age of 30. He refused to hire Catholics or anybody who is in any way, shape, or form religious. We wonder how they got out of our schools so easily. Well, this is one of the reasons how, through manipulation and the asking of certain questions to particular applicants, would basically give them enough information to find out whether or not this person could be taught to indoctrinate children. And if the person was not capable of doing that, then they wouldn't get hired. But he would never look at an application of anybody over the age of 30. And stuff, and so there's been like 4 videos released on it. So if you haven't checked it out yet, it's a great thing to look at to give you a little inspiration about things actually happening, things coming to fruition because of the things that are being exposed. So follow these kind of stories. And
So what you're trying to say is, over the age of if they're under the age of morals, they'll hire them. Under the age of morals, they'll hire them.
what's that? Yeah, it was basically if they were under the age of 30 and were not religiously orientated or were not conservatives, they would get hired. But he even said it. He says the older a person gets, the more conservative they become. Well, it's because
they have morals.
You begin to see how the world works and everything else. But these young teachers, they could be taught to teach your kids whatever the hell they want. This indoctrination curriculum comes in. Hey, Miss Lucy.
Well, Mary.
I have this strong urge to lay in a pile of German Shepherd.
Don't you? Yeah, it's kind of, and they're all over. I mean, they're all over here. Gabriel's here. Jellybean's up in the chair. It's yeah. No, you ain't going underneath my desk, out. You are bigger than Gabriel, and you're only freaking 6 months old. You are not getting underneath my desk. Not gonna happen.
Hey, John.
John, how you doing?
I'm missing people in the chat.
Jones 1. I am too. Yeah, I hate doing that, but it does tend to happen occasionally.
John's a good guy. I met him in person. He's a good one, man.
What was that, Malachin? Is that his last name? Macklin. Huh.
They call him Johnny Mac just to make it easy. Well, that's not even the same John.
What do you hear that for? Dad, you're not supposed to push me. I'm supposed to be dirty.
Oh my God. What time is it? Okay, we got about an hour and then Bonnie goes on.
Yeah, I got to get going. I just wanted to pop up and say hi to everybody.
All right, bud.
And all that good stuff. I've been on it a couple of days, so I figured I'd come up and say hey. So, behave yourselves. It's good seeing everybody. Great to see everybody in chat, and we'll catch you guys again soon.
All
right.
righty.
See
Thank
you
you
later,
for
Hawk.
popping
Good
up.
to see you in a good mood, Hawk.
Oh
Good night,
yeah,
Hog.
it's you know, with the place selling, it dude, it took 90% of all my stress away. Now I just got stress of dogs. That's it.
That's
you
a
know?
beautiful
Donnie's
thing.
next now.
Yes.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah, I hope you come back again, Hawk.
yeah, I will. I just saw you. I saw you up yesterday. It was I only got to pop in for a minute because I'm trying to get these greenhouses disassembled, get the wires all wrapped up, get the lights all packaged, and everything else. So it's quite a bit of work, but it's coming along nicely. So
Well, Bill,
All right.
thank you.
all right, guys, take care.
All right. See you, Hawk.
Later, Hawk.
What does that say? Bill Gullies?
What?
Is that a new name? That's a new name. I don't remember seeing it anyway.
Bill Ghouls. No, I've never seen it before either. And you got another one, Angel Haley.
I think she has been in
I've
here.
seen her before, I think. Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
I think I have.
I thought it said
I think
Angel
Bill
Fly.
Bill Gullies is a real one.
Yeah, yeah. You can always tell by their comment.
Well, it's not that. I go to their page, and he's subbed to a whole lot of our people, and he's been on YouTube since 2015. So, you know,
Cool. I don't mind new people whatsoever. Like I said, until they get jacking around in the chat, jacking with the panel, then I've got to let it go. I don't care if it was just a bad mood that one day and you want to come back the next. I'm sorry.
see, he said he talked to you on Travis before.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give everybody a chance, but
Sean Patterson. I am the one and only Sean Patterson. Yeah.
okay, GG. I don't like putting it in there. You could have just said it out loud. Hello. You may have to unmute.
Sorry, I was typing anyways. You guys are reading it. I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
I'm going off, Liz.
Sure, I know.
I know you got to go, but I'll be off at 8 because Bonnie comes on, so I'll be over at Bonnie's.
See you later, Grizz. Butt wink.
But
Hey,
wait,
Liz. You should really stay here, though, Liz. Just saying. Some bunnies have to run away at 8 o'clock, darn it. We have to change their minds.
do what?
It's some little bunnies are running off. It's 8 o'clock. I'm like, we just have to change their minds. That went over your head, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. You too, Grizz.
Bet you if I said, Liz, you know what I just said and meant? She'd probably go, yeah.
I usually call her LG because I'm lazy. I don't like to type a lot.
Okay, I'll try this once more. There's a bunch of rabbits running somewhere because it's 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So we have to
They're
change
late. They're
their
late. They're
minds
terribly
down
late.
the road, so they don't run away anymore. I just, being a smarty pants, you know me.
Yeah, Bonnie. GG, be nice.
I am.
Thank you,
You
Country
guys hear the
Homesteading.
neighbors shooting off their pew-pews?
Who's our?
I've been hearing gunshots for the last 10 minutes. I just wonder if you guys could hear it too.
Nope.
Not me.
Must be your area, Camel, not ours.
I'm used to it. I just wondered if it was taking over the audio.
No.
Anybody that's in the chat that hasn't found Bonnie's station, y'all need to go find it. It's a really good little station. I love it. It's one of my favorite places to go. So,
Yeah. But
cute, Camel.
your name looks semi-familiar to me.
He's seen you on 101 often. Huh.
Well, I'm gonna remember his name now. You know, once I have some type of interaction with somebody, I usually remember him.
Yep.
Bill, I'm pretty sure you and I said a hello or something at least before, did we not? Because the name is very familiar. I'm usually pretty good for names if I've seen them or spoke to a person.
I need to rephrase what I just said about Bonnie's channel. I said it's a pretty nice little channel, pretty good little channel. I'm thinking she's bigger than me, so I should be calling her a little channel.
I was a good girl. I was going to say something, and Bonnie said be nice, so I'm being nice.
Oh, thanks, country homesteading. That's awesome. Have fun. The snowflake one kind of
Love you,
bulges
Bonnie.
in the center, so you might want to try something a little bit, not so many hangers or something. I don't know.
Use wire
Just
hangers.
saying.
Love you, Bonnie. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh, crud.
Uh-oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Riddle wants me to work in the morning, and I've already got plans.
Well, this time you
How
already
much
have.
does he pay? I'll go.
Oh, he pays well, but the best part is just the funning throughout the day. I actually look forward to that.
Oh, I bet. Yep.
Well,
I can
if
see
it's
that.
more fun than what you do or do not have to do, maybe rearrange one of them.
He wants me to go to Livonia. He wants me to go down to Detroit with him. He's got something going on.
That might work better.
Wire to shame. Do what now? Country, your husband said what?
He said to use the wire hangers too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, I was following a video and I did what the video said.
Yeah. Wire hangers, they don't get hot and melt. But if they get real hot, you don't want to pick them up very often. They shouldn't unless you get a sword.
Temperatures finally dropped down around here.
Yeah, I hear it.
It's kind of,
Like it was 90
Yes,
today.
Red.
Yesterday was 99.
Yes,
it's
Red, tomorrow's a
76
great
right
time.
now.
Sorry.
Do what, GG?
No, it's all right. It's 76 right now. But the thing is, the humidity dropped. It was nasty humidity here for a couple of days.
Oh, yeah, all that rain.
Yep. Today felt like I
Somehow,
had two tornadoes want to run through because out of nowhere, it got super windy. Then it just poured like crazy, and then stopped within like 15 minutes, kind of thing, twice. I'm like, okay, that was just really weird.
oh yeah, we had the same stuff here, GG. It just rolled in and blew everything all over the place.
Yep. I had to go clean my pool for a while with all the leaves.
You ain't got a cover for it?
No, I'm bothered.
Oh.
It's been warm out. Yeah.
Well, somehow them rainstorms take the humidity down. It was way more humid before the storms hit.
Yeah, it's nice out now. It's a cool breeze.
Oh, I'd stop by, John. Anytime I go down there, I'd stop in to see you. But I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm gonna be busy till at least Saturday.
Bill, no, I do not. He's doing his thing and I'm doing mine.
I saw him on Roberts today.
That's what I
Wasn't
heard.
there long. I wasn't there long, but I caught just the end of it.
That's what I was told.
It's getting dark earlier too. Leaves
Well,
are falling all around. It's time I was on my way.
Funny fun rally. Cashed up. Funny fun rally. Okay. Hello, I guess. 65 is just almost too cool to be laying around in. Now, if I'm outside working, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a real dude.
Well, thank you.
I was doing the same thing.
Which one?
The funny one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sounds like
just
one
to
of
let you
Gigi's
know-
fans by his title.
Yeah, okay. Be changing the
He
score.
made me look. I was like, what? What's in the title? Yeah. Funny, fun, Ralphie. You just to let you know, your name looks kind of trollish. So if people zap you, just kind of let you know, it could happen with an unusual title with the whatever in there. Just saying.
What's really funny is you zap somebody and then you don't know how to get them back. Now that's fun. I just did
I
it.
couldn't believe when we found out how old T-Girl was. That blew me away. That is just awesome. Awesome, I tell you.
She's got a day or two under her belt.
T-Girl's a good one in the community. She's always lifting people up.
Oh, yeah. She's got a sweetheart.
I hope I get to live to that age, boy, I tell you. Be a lot to see from now until then to see how the world transitions.
She's not that much old. She's not that old.
T-Girl, she said she was 101.
No, she's like 64.
Oh my
I
god,
think
you mean, I
it's
took it
even less
seriously?
than that. I think she's younger than that even. She's in her 60s, but not very far into it.
Yeah, I think she did
thought-
say 54.
Oh wow, I actually bought it. Everybody was like, oh geez, really?
Tina asked, hello.
Squirrel.
Yeah, she made a comment the other day about being 101 or something. I guess she was just feeling that old that day, but she's not really that old.
Okay, somehow I misread it. That's funny. Okay, I'm glad you've seen it,
Will
Dorinda.
you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
See, that's why my hair is white underneath. It should be white.
She ain't younger than you if she's 64.
Well, the other one that I hope I got half as much energy as she does is Red.
Oh, I tell you, she's a spitfire.
Yeah, like holy cow.
She's a worker. What? Morning. Oh. Morning. Hello. Oh, how are you doing?
Well, it's a real account. Looks like it's from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Been around a while.
Must be using a translator. Good for you.
Somebody else got a squirrel translator? Awesome.
There are days I agree with you. It's nobody G. I'm 59, and there are days I feel 102.
Long as a youngin. Okay, funny. I guess she knows who it is. Energy, what's that? Digging up the Carolinas. Huh. How are you?
Now, that one was just plain rude. Good job there, Red.
What was that?
A word I'm not going to ever say.
Oh,
What did I say
really?
now?
I'm glad I missed it then.
Did I
WH
say it?
Mello.
Was it me? Did I say it, Camel?
No.
No.
Chat, Dorinda, chat. It's okay.
Oh, brother.
We love you.
Well, I'm trying really, really hard to behave, you know.
Love the
That'll
garden.
get you in trouble.
I know.
Well, Nina, I'm right
Yeah.
behind you, girl. I'll be 51 in December.
Actually, Ralphie, I've been accused of looking like Uncle Phil.
Well, I was Duck
better than
Dynasty. Anybody got purple hair?
That's better than Ponce Phil, Camo.
Right, right.
Don't mention Groundhog Day. Come on. Makes me think ex-husband every time. You know what's funny? My
Okay.
first, what would you call it? First love, I guess, or whatever. When I was 16, his birthday was the same frickin' day, and he broke up with me on Valentine's Day. Well, what a little, eh?
He's so cheap he wouldn't even buy you a card? Damn.
No, he dumped me for a girl named Tina, of all things.
That
I was like,
Was
okay.
she a stripper?
A what?
A stripper?
No, he was one of the cool guys at the roller rink, you know, the ones that everybody wanted to date. And you know, I dated him and he wanted something and I wasn't going to give to him.
Well,
So off he went. So bye-bye, sayonara. Years later, I saw him with his big fat belly and looked at him and went,
Mega Shiny Garnivore? I don't know. Hello. A lot of new faces in here.
oh,
What's
but
up,
by the way,
digging
that's
up the Carolinas?
Yep.
That's a big job.
Bill.
Yep.
There's my girl.
Which one? Country Homesteading?
The one beside you.
Nina, he's home. He's ornery. I think he's okay.
And of course, it's all fake people, so you know, I would not. do
Yes,
this to
Rob
my
is
mother.
fine. He's in a little bit of pain. He got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. Got his kidney stitched up, got his back stitched up. He was on earlier. He was in so much pain he had to get off for a little bit. Then he jumped in chat and said hello. He's back, and he didn't stick around long. Now he's probably back there listening. Yeah, he's an ornery cuss, I tell you.
Ooh, I didn't see that one in the store at all. I saw a long-haired white one I was tempted with, but I got white underneath, so that's cool. That's cool. You'll probably be able to hairspray that one up a bit. Yeah, I remember you putting that one on. That is a cool color. I saw that one on the store, and I was like, no, you got that one. Cool, cool. You're right on.
Nobody, G, it's infuriating.
Brenda, go get you some rest. And if you wake up, you get bored, we'll probably be over at Bonnie's by then. We're going to go over in about 45 minutes, I do believe.
Dorinda, that last one would make me think of doing like the dressing up as the queen or the white one I meant. But that, hey, that would be good with a superhero outfit when you're like, you know.
Oh, now we're going to Comic Cons, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to Comic Cons.
no.
EOT's cool, John. I hope you guys do meet up. Get pictures. I forgot to get a picture with you, brother. That's been bumming me out ever since.
Yeah, I seen the one with you and Jeff.
Oh, I got pictures with EOT and Nick's Creations and Mickey B, and I got a few, but John came so early and left so fast that I forgot to get the picture.
Yeah, Bonnie. It thundered here the other night, and it never did nothing but lightning and thunder. So I hope you
Look
get
at
something.
these two troublemakers, matching troublemakers.
Oh, I know. Twinkies. 2 to a pack.
Yeah, well,
Well, she mentioned it, so I kind of had to do it.
Dorinda, I'm kind of surprised yours doesn't have like a battery-powered Christmas lights in it or something.
Ooh.
Well, I could do that, you know, Camel.
Right.
I could do that.
Look what I did now.
I have the battery little lights that I could put in my hair. Yes, I do.
Yeah, the little rice lights. That'd probably work.
The blue lights? That would look cool. Hey?
I started something now, Shane.
Yeah, I think you messed up. We'll watch her be putting her head out because it catches on fire or something.
No, that'll be for the Gene Simmons one.
It'll melt to her head. She'll never be able to get it off.
Hey, Dorinda, you want to dress up like a Kiss person?
I don't have the right color hair. I don't have a black one.
That's what I had to go back to the store for. All of a sudden I went, oh, I need a black wig now. Got another idea. I was trying to find my, oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's where it is. Back in a second. I'm looking for.
Women in our batteries. Country homesteading. She's
Oh
good.
boy.
Spartanburg, South Carolina. I ain't
Oh,
far
wow.
from where I was when I went out there and visited. I think we might even went and visited there once.
Well, Shane, thank you for having me up here. I guess I'm going to jump down, get something to eat. I'll probably see you over there at Bonnie's.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's just weird that whenever I get up on a panel, that's when I get all the emails and messages.
oh yeah. It's the only time anybody wants to call me or text me or come run
Yeah,
indoors.
I know, right?
Yep.
I love y'all. I'll see you all somewhere soon.
That's
All
because
right.
they
right.
all
See you
know where
later.
you are. They see you live, so they know you're not busy with something. So they text you.
Hmm.
You know, have a good one, Camo. Love you, buddy. See you later.
Yeah, Bonnie, get you something to grub on a little bit. You'll need it.
Oh, Bonnie's going to eat now too.
Yeah, we went from 125 down to 79, so we're dropping pretty quick. I guess people are getting kind of burnt out when they hear something different. Like I said,
Yeah.
I didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, which is okay. Look at there, Tony Lee's calling Camo Carl a cereal. Cheerio, Camo. I'm just teasing you, Tony Lee.
Yeah, Sean, I guess there is a lot of castle remnants in Scotland.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, hell, that was one of the birthplaces of a lot of your ancient history. Wasn't Scotland where the theory or whatever Camelot was from? Wasn't that over in Scotland? Or am I mistaken? Uh, no, I didn't. Let me run back and see if I can find it.
I'm running back for you, Shane.
Okay. They're dropping like flies. Bonnie comes on at 8 o'clock in about 40 minutes.
I don't see anything.
Country homesteading.
Oh, wait a minute.
I may not have. I don't guess I've seen it. I don't know. Can you repost it, country?
No, okay, I found it.
Okay.
She says that Shane, Ken and I are going through our subscription list this weekend to
Okay.
clean it out. He said, we're keeping y'all. We loved rewatching what he could of the show. So there.
You love what?
He loved rewatching what he could of the show.
Oh, okay.
So they're keeping ya.
All right. Well, at least I didn't get thrown to the curb again.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, she was pretty excited when some people helped her. You know, they walked her through and got her up on the panel.
Yep.
When he gets back this weekend, he says, well, if you go live, I'll try to get up on there. That'd be great.
Yeah.
'Cause I'll probably do a live this weekend. No one else does. Hardly me, Bonnie, and sometimes Gigi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what I said to you, Nina, but okay. Sorry. I get so many conversations going on with all these people. It's hard to. Oh, okay. Okay. She was asking what time Bonnie went on. Yeah, I get so many conversations going on. It's hard to remember everybody's. Okay, Tracy. Have a good evening. He's excited. Good. Like I said, there's a pretty good chance I'll go on. I don't know what time. I'll get a hold of Chuck and Bonnie when it gets a little closer. Because I'm sure, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't know what time he'll get back, but in between them three, I'm sure I'll be on at least two of the three. So I don't like going on real early in the day just due to, even on Saturdays, there's people that still have to work. So, and then people's at church on Sundays, so I don't want to interfere with that. And Sundays are usually for Bonnie for sure because of her pray-a-thons.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to step on their toes, that's for sure.
No.
They've been here doing this longer than I have, and there's no right for me to go in there and try to take anything away from them. Plus, I like them both, so I'm not going to do it.
No.
If Gigi goes on, it'll be the same way. I try to come on almost every day, digging up Carolina. I try to. Yeah, I know that's right. Nobody. Yeah, I try to come on every day. There's some days I don't do to who's on. Looks like donut seeds.
Oh, you almost made me choke, D-Dog. Thank you. I love it when you make me laugh.
She loves it when you're choking her. That is funny, I don't know where she went.
She went to check on something. I don't know.
Oh.
She was talking about black wigs, and then she said she had to go check on something. I don't know. But I'm hoping she comes back quick because I got to go to the little girl's room, and I don't want to leave you by yourself. I don't want to be rude.
Oh, you won't be rude. You got to go.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'll be all right. I'll just read chat and visit with them. Well, D-Dog, how did your day go? You want to jump up and grab that, that pinned at the top, come in for a minute? That's fine. It's easier than typing sometimes, unless you're on a Zoom still. Oh, just looning. Okay. Oh, is that long? Okay. Oh, your day was long. Okay. Took me a second to get that one. Thought I seen an eye, but that's just I must have an ash or something on my glasses. Yeah, I do. Oh, I'll clean these things off. It's pinned up there, D-Dog, if you want to pop, but if you don't, I understand. No, you're more than welcome anytime.
D-Dog, come on. You got to come up with the squirrel. Please. Pretty, please. Canadian here,
That's-
eh? God, get squirrely.
Yeah. Hey, dog, you got a squirrel teasing you.
And if you don't like this one, okay, perfect time. There's Dorinda. Okay, are you ready? What do you think of that one?
Oh, cool. We didn't have any like that at my store.
I took a picture of it, stuck it in there. I'm like, oh, I can do that. Cool. Tee. I haven't got anything planned for that one particular one. Yeah, but
So the
all in
top
good fun.
head, is that a hat on it or is it
No, it's all colors.
oh, okay.
Hey,
It's
Gigi,
actually
run up and catch Devil Dog's first chat. It's at 7:23 is the timestamp.
7:23.
8:23 our
Oh.
time on
Yeah,
GG.
8:23 your time. Yeah.
I had just taken a beer when I started to read that. I almost splooshed the beer all over the computer screen.
Too funny. Oh, country, yeah, I did. I should have gone back to the store where I found the black wig because I went to 3 other ones first, and none of them had any of the wigs out yet. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you should, yeah, listen to your instincts.
I've been
Yeah, I mean,
to 2 different stores buying wigs. I got one more to check out, see what I can come up with now.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, I asked this one lady, like, you got all the other Halloween stuff, like, tons of it was out. I'm like, no wigs yet. She goes, no, sorry. It's like, I wanted to
Nina
make sure I got it. So
Nina S. Yeah, I was that way over there too. I just didn't. I was the cooler. That's what I was called. I just don't get upset. And if I do, I keep it to myself.
Hello, Elizabeth.
hello, Elizabeth.
I can't pronounce that last name. Peralta? Oh, maybe.
Peralta?
Peralta. It's
Yeah.
Peralta.
Yeah, the one with the easy name, I can't say.
Now, Elizabeth Peralta, and I bet she's probably got family down in the lower 48.
So you're gonna start doing a game night or anything, or just
I don't
chit
know.
chats?
Oh, maybe just chit chat. I'll leave the games for you girls. Y'all are good at playing games.
No pun intended.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like hanging to find out what when hubby's shifts are changing. Like, come on, let me know when you're changing or what you're changing. But I have a feeling he's not going to end up going back to coming home at the 11 o'clock hour. I think they're going to
No.
stick him back to the 10. So we shall see.
Okay, Sean, I put it back on.
But yeah, I'm thinking of trying to, so to speak, snag maybe Wednesday nights as a permanent thing, whether it be a game night or whatever night. I wanted to make sure at least I do one a week kind of thing. I'm getting too busy doing these videos. That one took me 2 days.
Oh, wow. That was a good video today.
Wait, it was, thank you. It was just because it took a bit of time to shoot it. I had to shoot it a few times. And then when I thought it was all good, I'm going through it and adding stuff. And all of a sudden I saw it for some reason, the camera froze a couple of times. And it didn't do that before. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not changing it now again.
Well, when I first came into the chat, I saw somebody thanking you for the video. And I'm like, I've been on this freaking computer all day. I did not see a video from Gigi. So I clicked over to YouTube and I refreshed YouTube and it's right there. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
click. I muted Shane's show and I went and listened to your show and then I came back.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what you had. I always think I'm gonna get notified when I'm on there. It's like, no, gotta remember to keep refreshing if somebody, or I just open another page and look to see what people are doing while I'm doing something. So, but yeah, it was interesting. It turned out pretty good from the idea I had in my head. So, and I like the song, and it really kind of hits home right now too. You know what I mean? Even though everybody hates Nickelback. I like them. I don't know what's so. They got such a bad rap. You've heard the jokes about, if you're getting the cops take or bust you or whatever, put you in the cop car, they drive you back playing Nickelback to piss you off. Like that seems to be the running joke. I'm like, oh, come on.
The
You sing along with it.
No, I've actually seen them a couple of times too. Actually, well, I could say that for another little tidbit, but that was when I had one of my big time deja vu dreams. I wasn't supposed to go to this concert. And before I even knew or was asked to go to this concert, I had the dream of everybody sitting in the bar. There was 8 of us or something. I forgot. There was 8 or 10 of us all from Swiss Chalet that worked together and everything. And when it happened and I went down there, yeah, it was freaky. Like everybody sat right down, and as I'm sitting down, I was like, "Oh my god!" It all of a sudden just clicked right on again. And remembering, I'm like, "Oh, deja vu." Everybody's sitting where they sit, and then the waiter said exactly what he said. I was like, "Wow, that was just so deep." Okay, that's when I go. Yeah, everything is kind of happening as it should. So, and it was a blast. It was a good time. It was one of those venues where it was a small kind of bar, not some big avenue, so it was up close, personal, more kind of thing. So, anyhow, whoever watches it, I hope you enjoy it. It was fun to watch. On to my next project. Unless Shane gives me something to do.
and digging up Carolinas, wherever the conversation goes, it goes. There's not like a strict thing that we talk about. It could go to anything. Right, Gigi? Sorry, I was answering a question.
Yes,
I didn't
ma'am.
mean to cut you off, Gigi, if you weren't finished.
Oh, no, you didn't. We like to talk about food.
Yeah, and food. 9 times out of 10, it goes to food.
So far, it hadn't yet.
No, it went to pot for quite a while. That was quite good, that conversation. I still haven't found my oil, by the way, just letting you guys know that.
You're too funny. Okay. I'm still laughing at that one.
She's still choking on hers.
Shh.
I thought it was funny.
So did you actually get the time to go take a good dig at it and look?
Yeah.
Nothing.
We pulled. I thought I put it between the mattress and the box spring.
Yeah.
Okay, when I flipped the mattress, it wasn't there.
Right.
So I thought, well, maybe it fell out and it's on the floor under the bed. Oh yeah, that's another story in itself. Because there's all kinds of building material under my bed. There's all kinds of junk under my bed. Yeah. My daughter helped me get all the crap out from under the bed. And no, it wasn't there.
Nina, no, I won't do the opium and speculation. I will give my opinion, but I'm not going to speculate. I do a little bit, I guess, with my opinion, just because of a pattern. But no, I won't. I'll try not to promote that.
That's funny, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another thought. I'll be back in a second. Well, 2 minutes. Somebody might correct me there in the corner.
Bring it, ladies. Bring it, NC Debs. Bring it, Red. Because you know darn well you guys start yapping about it. We'll join in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I had meat pie, potatoes, and corn for supper tonight. What'd you have, Shane?
The rest of my barbecue chicken wrap so far, it looks like I'm going to have probably a ham sandwich in a little bit and a PB&J about midnight. I got to have my PB&J.
Sean, that sounds about right. Oh, Nina, you're in trouble now, because I'm sure it's going to start soon.
Well, we can leave it alone. I'm sure it's going to be all over Bonnie's. I'm sure it's going to be all over Bonnie's.
Yep. Awesome, John. Chicken and sausage.
I knew better than bring up food because John was in here, and he's one of them boys that like. He's one of them Cajun boys that like to cook.
Pastilla. Okay, I don't know what that is, John, but it sounds really delicious. You'll have to make it sometime and put it on your channel.
Well, it's one of those deals. Them boys down in Louisiana, they make up words for some of them. If they tell you what it is, you go, "Oh, I know what that is because we call it this."
Yeah.
I went through that with Craig a time or two.
Yeah. I actually ate twice today, which is unusual for me.
That's like the word I heard, I don't know, 3 years ago. They say, "Do you like your noodles al dente?" I said, "What the hell does that even mean?" Well, that means it's not really soft. It's still has just a little bit of a, it's not completely done.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a, not crunch, but and it's not tough. It's right in between tough and fully done. Right in the middle of it.
Okay. All right. Thanks, John.
Larry P., good to see you again.
We yesterday I made something my grandmother used to make for me as a kid. It was an open face cheese and bacon sandwich, and you bake it in the oven.
John, now that I would enjoy it. So I'm not a huge rice fan. I will eat it, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. But pasta, yes. And I do like a good jambalaya. Especially if it's got sausage and stuff in it. Yeah.
Agreed, Sean. Agreed. It's better out than in. And we're talking about stresses, not anything else, people.
Oh.
I thought I would clarify that because once I said it, I knew it sounded dirty. So there you go.
Well, I was fixing to say, I'm fixing to go, never mind. Because I got to go see the little boys when Gigi gets back. I'm going to go let some stress out.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, I know that's right, John. Funny thing is, I had an offer today. They'll pretty much pay for it all. And to go down somewhere close to the state line from me, or maybe even a little further, and get in a big old place and have a bunch of people come up and just start having a big meet and greet. And, that way we're not far from Chuck. We're not too far from Bonnie. John wouldn't be that far.
Is it in her furniture?
So, yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Like I said, we're going to put it together. When my friend gets here, we're going to sit down and have a discussion. And we'll see.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'll probably be spring. Maybe shortly into summer. But yeah, it'll be right in there. Because I ain't going to be hanging out outside anywhere in the dead of winter.
No.
Unless it's Cancun.
Well.
Or the Philippines. Still 75 to 80 degrees there. Stays that way year round.
Oh, I didn't mute.
Well, I'm going to go run to the little boys' room. So I'm going to go get some stress out. So you two entertain our guests. Okay, maybe I'll just hold it for a while. I'll go and borrow something.
Nah, you don't want to see my hocus pocus, do you?
No, I'll go with that.
Okay, here's our questions, girl.
Uh-oh.
Still in your bedroom. It's in your furniture. It's not on the floor. What furniture do you have in your bedroom? There's a nightstand and a dresser, I'm going to assume.
I have a closet thingy.
On the stand-up dresser?
Yeah.
And it. Yeah, I won't even say that. Okay. Give me a second.
It's probably in the freaking work pant drawer. Tell me if it's in a drawer.
When you said that, it started going around and around like, yeah, it's in a drawer, right? Because I mean, it's a piece of furniture, right? Okay, let's okay, wait a minute. So you only have 2 pieces in your room, right?
Mhm.
Beside your bed, because I already checked about the bed. And that's it, right? Sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
One is
So-
like a closet thing and one is a dresser.
Okay, so we'll try. I'm going to ask dresser first.
Alrighty then. No more
Yeah,
stress.
it's the big one.
It's the big dresser.
So is it just double doors? One of those kind?
There's a door and a shelf and drawers on it.
So yeah, so you got like the 2 doors that open kind of thing, and like 2
No,
drawers at the bottom.
It's a door on one side that has like a cloth, like a bar in it,
Okay.
and it's got like a smaller open one at the top. Like I just throw shit in there,
Okay.
and then it's got 3 or 4, maybe 4 drawers.
Okay.
So an armoire.
Okay, I'll use that word.
That's what it is. If it's got a clothes rack in one side,
And I could do left and right on that too. Okay, let's try that.
well, if I can get the money rounded up, I'll finish this up. And I will have one at my house. So I got a deck big enough to hold quite a few people. And I've got all the stuff to put in the burn pit on that deck. And naturally, it's going to be gas. I ain't going to scoop ashes all the time out of it. My fireplace I will, but not up there. I want to turn on the gas, hit it with lighter, and everybody can stay warm.
Nice.
Have a back wall, a roof, front wall be open.
Oh, I was trying to find your house on Google. Okay. Is
Yep.
it 2 buildings or 1?
Yep. 2.
2. Okay. So, and they're pink, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
I
they're
didn't.
rows. They're supposed to be
Okay,
called
they're
rows, is what they said.
Okay. But it wouldn't let me go behind it, so I could see what you were talking about with the dirt and that right up against the house.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't
Well,
let
you
me
know where the deck is? Where you see
Yeah.
the deck? The dirt's up to the top of the deck in the back.
Okay. I'll try
It's
to
all
see if you
open
can
in
let me up
front.
there.
Yeah, this has been a work in progress for 4 years now. Lots of money. Then everything slowed down. And so now it's just taking a little longer.
It's like Gatsy. Sorry. Trying to read the whatever.
Yeah, I own the whole half block here. Did you
Oh,
see that
wow.
big wooded area down there on the south of me?
Yeah.
That's all mine.
So he's gonna build a little community for all of us to move down there.
Oh, well, I talked about putting little cabins down there for hunters. And then I'll put them all around the edges and then put decks all into a center with a big old cooker out there in the center so all the hunters can get together and have a big cookout if they want. And then, it'll all be above ground because that thing does get water in it. It's on a natural river, underground river, and it will flood occasionally.
Thank you, Red.
Okay, so when Shane shuts down and in between and Bonnie going up, go to the left side bottom of your armoire. Check the left half bottom of your armoire. See if you find it there.
Okay.
Found my girlfriend's glasses for. She walked by them
says
all
it's
the
in
time.
The third drawer. Wow.
When you said, because I thought, oh, this is actually kind of good because I'm hearing you and getting your energy for this instead of trying to do it without you around me, and I was like, oh, that's working pretty good. So in case anybody is curious on what this is, some might know what it is. It's just a pendulum. See, and all you do, your energy of your hand. See, I just put it over my hand. And you just allow it to do your thing. You get it to show you what yes and no is, and it'll answer yes and no questions. Or, like my girlfriend, I took a piece of paper and I drew the levels of her house because she came over here asking, and she's like, can you figure out where my glasses are? Haha. I'm like, well, let's find out. So I asked a couple of questions, and it said, okay, it was on the top level. So I drew the map of the top level and went around, and I'm like, okay, what's over in this corner? She goes, oh, there's a little table there. I'm like, well, according to this, it's on the table. She goes, it can't be. I walk by that every day. She gets home. She calls me. Yeah, they were sitting on the table behind the whatever. I put them down, I guess, so fast that they were right behind them. I'm like, touche. It's all about energy, just simple energy, not no hocus pocus and, whatever, people.
That's good. I was going to say, we ain't practicing no hocus pocus on here.
No, it's just
The hokey
simple
pokey, maybe.
energy.
Just a
Simple
hokey
energy.
pokey, maybe.
Anybody can do this. You got questions about yourself or something like that. Works for finding stuff. Let's find out if it does for Dorinda.
Can you find that lost million I had?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I know where it went.
I took the words right out of my mouth.
I know where it went 5 years ago.
No, I'm gonna be nice. Alrighty, so I haven't even been reading chat, guys. I'm so sorry. It's a poke. I just seen camos. Yeah, I could just see me trying to get on a pole. Talk about flip myself upside down, whack myself in the head real quick. Squirrel moment. That would be funny though. Anyways, well, I'm gonna let you go because you're gonna be shut down and passing the torch and all that. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I haven't eaten much today. Now, I'm sure hubby's gonna be home shortly, so I'll do my hellos and all that. So I'll see you all over there.
All righty. You have a good evening.
I'll wait for Miss Other Purple here.
Yeah.
Turn around and go. Where'd you go?
That's where it went. Her daughter went and cleaned her room like Dorinda was out grocery shopping, and her daughter found it. Got in between her mattresses. I didn't have to have one of them pendulum things to do it.
I remember doing.
We call them in carpentry. We call them plumb bods. You hang it from a board, and I'll hang straight down. I'll show you exactly perpendicular.
Yep. Yep. Drywall. Yep. Mm-hmm. I know all about those. Funny enough. Oh. Yeah, squirrel moment just went over my head. I was gonna say something about Dorinda. Yeah, country. I don't know who's got common sense anymore. It's a dying thing.
Blackwatch, there is no helicopter. If there's a helicopter over Beaver, it's usually Metaflight. Trust me, I know. I've seen it, and I've got to enjoy the ride.
Oh, now she's off. Okay.
All right, go ahead and get out. We'll see her over there.
Yep. See you later soon. Bye.
See you, girl. Yeah, guys and girls, I'm going to shut this down here in about 5 to 10 minutes. So, anybody got any questions or anything, go ahead. Or y'all just want to keep talking and chat till we leave, that's fine. Like I said, yeah, common sense ain't that common anymore. Hey guys, who are you? Junior, Tippin, Chef, Official. Huh.
Where did Gigi go?
She had to bail. She wanted to get something to eat before Bonnie come on, and her husband's fixing to get home. She was waiting on you, but you got up and walked off.
Sorry, I went to get a beer. Oh wow.
Yeah, I called her. She said, well, crap, she walked off. She was trying to wait on you. I said, just go ahead and take off. We'll see her over there.
Yeah, we'll see her on Bonnie's.
Yeah, like I said. All right. Nobody G. I'll call you what you go by, but Bonnie's not going to let you over there. Oh, she'd let you, but she's going to give you a razz about it.
Who's that?
He goes by It's Nobody G, and she's
Oh,
always
yeah.
saying Somebody G.
Yeah, she when he goes on her channel, he changes it to It's Somebody.
Yeah, he did that one time. And I think his wife jumped up once too, was typing in. Can you give me access up to my house? You know, I don't want to sound rude, but I don't know who you are, man. And I had some prankers earlier. And they tried to come up 10 different times, and there are even people's names in the chat. And I'm real leery about letting people up I don't know. So I'm not trying to be rude. Now, if you want to drop it or tell everybody in the chat, that's fine with me. I don't mind. If you'd have been here an hour ago, there would have been about 100 more people in here.
Sorry.
Country Christian. Who are you talking to? Country Christian said, just be careful, sir. I just seen your live.
Why country Christian? Christian. Nothing happened on his live tonight.
Who's that?
Country Christian says, just be careful, sir. I just seen your live. I don't know what she's talking about. She,
I don't know if she's talking about me or somebody else. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, Tony Lee, they are. Slowly but surely. Yeah, there has been a lot of. Don, I gave you a wrench, didn't I? Well, I just don't want no trouble, you know? Did Joe bite you? PPE? I'm not sure what that means, Larry. I'm sorry.
I have no idea either what that means.
Hey, somebody. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you, country Christian.
Yes. And thank you, Red. She had me lost there for a second. Like I said,
Yeah.
I read comments. I start getting them jumbled up in my head. There's so many of them.
Oh, she says she's new too, so.
Okay. Well, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice to see you, country.
Now we got two countries. We got
Yep.
country Christian and Christian. Yeah, and country homesteading 101.
And yeah, and sometimes you get country or Country Cowboy? No, what's his name?
He's gonna
Dropped
leave it
all
to
the links.
somebody.
Pardon?
It's nobody. He changed it. He says, "I'm gonna leave it to somebody."
And you also have that, isn't it Country Cowboy that drops all the links?
Oh yeah, No, that's conservative cowboy.
Conservative.
We got,
Okay.
we got a
Sorry.
we got a country girl. Yeah, there's several countries.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you found me. Like I say, I hate turning down new faces but I have a hard time letting somebody up on panel that I don't really know. And I'm not trying to be mean.
No, I'm
I
sure
just, I've had,
we've all seen too many things come up on panel that shouldn't be there.
yeah, I seen 6 or 8 of them come up tonight. They change the name every time, and it was the same damn person. I'm not going to let them up after they use somebody in my chat's name that I've known for a long time. And even when the guy's going, that ain't me,
Yeah.
like, you're out. And I will not let them back on whatsoever. They're blocked from even trying to get on the channel or on the panel.
Yeah. That was just weird.
And then,
Well,
then
if it had come up Dorinda too, we'd have known who it was. Just saying, you know.
All right, guys. It is 2 minutes till Bonnie goes on. I'll get off here so everybody go take a little potty break. I hope like heck everybody comes over and follows us over there. Or
Yeah.
follows Bonnie. If you haven't been there, it's BONNIE''S. Pretty easy to find. Red, do you mind dropping that link real quick? Please and thank you. John, you going to go over to Bonnie's? Yes, it is. Okay, John. We'll see you over there, bud. Anyway, it's under Bonnie's. So if anybody wants to go over there, just type it in your YouTube search bar. If you haven't been there, go check her out. One of the sweetest ladies you'll ever meet. Red's one of the sweetest people you ever talk to, but you don't cross her when she's doing her job.
Yeah.
You pay. So, and it's up to her. If she sees something up hers, I'll let her have it. I trust her.
Well, thank you for having me up, Shane.
Uh-huh.
I'll see you at Bonnie's.
Okay. I'll see everybody over there. I'm going to shut her down now. And hopefully I'll see everybody over there. Y'all have a good evening. And maybe tomorrow we'll see you again.